They got some nice bikes in there. They got Ducatis. They got the Ducati, what's it called? Diavel? Diavel? Yeah, this is that key. Like, look at this. How's that for a motorcycle key? It just feels really dinky when I put it in there. And then to start this thing up, you got to pull the choke out and stuff. It's really antique-y. Now, evidently this is like rush hour, and it's not the right time to be, for me to be riding halfway across the city to pick up a bag. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I'm thinking I should just get off this road. Oh, you guys hear that? I was half expecting it though. I was looking. That guy actually looked though. Bully on him, because he started to open his door and then he kind of realized, I don't know if he heard my bike or what, but this bike is quiet. It's like way too quiet. So I was half expecting it, but if he'd thrown the door open wide, it still would have been risky. He was probably just looking for a car. It's a busy street, right? He definitely wasn't expecting a bike, but he seemed to see me regardless. I was talking to the guy at the motorcycle shop. We were talking about filtering, because I mentioned that I lived in Asia. I asked them if they knew M13. They didn't. My ego went down a little. Not much, though. Still way up there. Yeah, they hadn't heard of me. And then I was talking about... And then I was talking about that I lived in Asia, and it's fun. If you haven't ridden a bike until you've ridden in Asia, because it's just fun. Filtering and whatnot. Flying through traffic. And he says he filters here too, but like you get a lot of aggressiveness as a reaction. You get cars, like guys trying to open up the doors to stop you on purpose, and cars trying to move over. They see you coming up in between, and they move over a little bit to try to block you off, etc. So, but yeah, it's kind of nuts. I've talked about that in a few videos. The thing they don't realize is that it's illegal in many places, like in Europe it's legal, and it's legal in many countries, but and it's legal in some states in America, but in Canada it's not legal for bikes to go in between. But it should be, because studies have been done, and they say it's not only safer, it also reduces traffic. Like, it reduces traffic for everyone. So if all motorcycles always went in between the cars when there's heavy traffic, it would just make all the traffic less, and that means everyone gets home quicker, both the cars and the bikes. But when you do it, and then you get cars getting mad, and because they're just jealous, they see you, because of course you get home quicker than them. It makes the length of the traffic a bit shorter for them, but it makes it obviously a lot shorter for you, because you just go to the front. And there's a club on the left, just back there. It used to be called Scandals. I don't know what it's called now. They changed the name. They reinvent the dance clubs here every 2-3 years, and they give them new names. But back when I lived here, it was called Scandals, and it was the happiest place in the world for me. It was such a... every time I would come down here and go to that club, I want to go east. When I would come down here and go to that dance club, man, it was just awesome. I'm friends with all the bouncers, friends with the DJ. I got to stand inside the DJ booth, and I'm friends with all the bouncers, never had to stand in line. Even when the VIP door was lined up, I would just come in through the hotel, because the disco is attached to a hotel, so I'd come in through I'd just come in through a staff entrance kind of thing. And yeah, so, and it just, I'd show up at the dance clubs and they would announce me. Like I'd walk into the dance club and they'd be like, "Hey everybody, blah 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 has just." That's actually my name. I need to add that out. It's a real shitty name, and I've always been embarrassed of it, and that's why I never say it. Blah blah blah. I don't know what my mom was thinking. They'd be like, "Yeah, everybody, blah 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 has just entered the club," and like, how cool is that? It's like, one time I even went to a club that I'd never been to before. Okay, here I am. I go to some other club that I've never been to before, and I didn't know the DJ. Same thing happened. Hey everybody, check it out. Blah 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 has entered the building. Hey man, first time I've seen you here. And I'm like, hey man, I don't even know who the hell you are. But he'd just seen me at other clubs and heard them announce me there, so he did the same thing back. He was instantly my best friend after that. It was pretty cool. Yeah, so the good old days. Jeez. Canadian geese, man. Look at this. They're just like they come. I just crouched down next to the water, and they come walking out. No, I don't have anything. I don't have any. Yeah, look, there's a little duck.